All right. You guys see that wicked awesome transition? It's so wicked cool. It's totally awesome. But yeah, it's fun. Um, so hi there, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Um, so I'm sure that you see I have my fancy new design for my stream now. Um, I I wanted to do like three things basically. I wanted to make it so that it was something that looked neat but wasn't overpowering. I also wanted it to be something that was at least reasonably me, so to speak. And I wanted it to be something that actually helped with the stream. So, what's very important is I'd really love to hear what you all think about it, because obviously with this, the game window in particular is much smaller. So I don't know how much that will affect your guys' viewing pleasure and enjoyment of my terrible playing and whatnot. But that said, everything that I've done should work. Like all of the regular stuff that I have should work. I transferred it over. I think I transferred it over all correctly, but we'll see. So yeah. Oh look, it's Maithwin. Hi Maithwin. We're talking about my fancy new shtick thing here. The new overlay and everything. Really,
Let's
already
go.
doing squats? I'm trying to explain the new thing, and you're sitting here giving me squats. I'm just gonna chop that up as you testing to make sure that everything still works. Yeah, okay, see, test squats. Um, but yeah, so suffice it to say, that's like I wanted to be kind of still in the thing, but away from the actual game over there. So now I'm not covering the game, but at the same time, um, it's a lot smaller, obviously. So I'm curious what you all think. So please let me know. All right. Wait, what? I did the squats. But yeah, so let me know, especially if like if the screen is too small or whatever. I did try to keep everything as high def as possible, and obviously you can see me in my own little window. One thing I was debating is getting rid of the green screen as well, because there's not really a point to it, since the whole shtick is that my webcam is in its own little corner. But yeah. Hey, Mathewin resubbed! Thank you so much! Yay! Always awesome. So incidentally, I will say that I don't have the widgets at the bottom. So the bottom left down there, I don't have those things set up, which are meant to be like the latest follower, latest streamer, not latest streamer, but latest subscriber, all of that kind of stuff. I don't have those set up, but yeah. The announcement noises are really loud, like the alert box is really loud. Let me see. That's odd. The problem is that I don't seem to have control over that. Let me see. Like it's not an audio thing that's listed as an audio source, because it's just a website. So that's a little weird. Um, I mean, I can mess around with it a little bit more later, But yeah, that's I honestly didn't change anything as far as like the alerts and stuff like that. I can't. I mean, visual filters obviously wouldn't help. Yeah, the problem is that it's just kind of there. The alert box. It's I mean, it's connected to a widget, so I have no idea why it's doing that. But either way. Oh, this ain't no Bezobucks. Wait, does Amazon own Twitch? Who owns Twitch? I don't know who owns Twitch. Oh, that's right. Amazon does own Twitch. God dang it. Son of a mother. God. Can't remember if I was.
Think that side hallway will get us to the temple?
We will find out.
Well, what I want to know is where the rest of these little rooms are.
Atreus, here.
Yes, Father.
Oh, that's right. He's got like his fancy little bow now.
Batista!
Boy, you are terrible. I can't link smash the pot. So yeah. That said, I hope that everybody had a good week. And that it wasn't boring or unfun or bad all in all. Everyone had a good time, or at least a halfway decent time. I know, for me personally, it was okay. It was...
Can we keep moving?
I don't know. It was kind of a mixed bag for me, honestly, this week. I had like some really, really great, awesome news, and then I got really, like, bad, like, work fatigue type of thing. So, yeah. The game's a bit high. Okay. I'll turn it down right there. And then I can actually turn up my mic a little bit. There we go. Is that better? So yeah, that's the type of stuff that I need to know. So thanks very much, because I have to like rebalance everything. Incidentally, just so that you guys can see, I got another package of the overlay stuff. I haven't really set it up, but take a look. So, see, this is me without all the, without any of the stuff done. But you can see here, if we change this, check out the Be Right Back. It's adorable. See, look, it's Coral. It's so cute. Isn't that cute? But basically, I decided not to go with this particular one because this thing right here, the so-called live screen, is essentially the same as my other stuff, where you can see there's like a little frame for the webcam, but at the same time, there isn't anything else. Like, there isn't any specific anything that goes anywhere else. I mean, you can see there's set text up there that I meant to switch over to an actual widget and things like that. And that's why, for the time being at least, I don't know if you can hear me while I'm switching over. Keep this at least, but yeah. And for sure, thanks so much, Rev. I really do appreciate it. I do want people to have a better experience, all in all, for literally everything. I mean, that's just, it's how it should be. It's how things should be. So, yeah, I do hope that it helps. And that's why I said, when it comes to this thing specifically, like this new layout, let me know what you guys think, because I'm curious. With regard to... Wait a minute. I'm curious with regard to what
Okay.
what
Tricky.
you
Very tricky.
what you all think in the about the thing itself, as well as especially how it affects the view of the game, because it's important. I want to make sure you guys know. Hey, it's Alyssa. Hey, Alyssa. Oh, and Joy Boy. Hi, Joy Boy. It is my first playthrough, yes. By the way, thanks so much for joining, Joy Boy. Good to have you. And same to you, Alyssa. But the I can look at the bit thing. That's a Streamlabs thing. So I can take a look and try to find out what's causing that. Because that should not be happening. It should be doing. And like I said, one of the things is the little things that are in the bottom left there. That's where the latest donors and stuff are supposed to be. I just haven't set up the widgets for it yet. I didn't have time. I literally set this up at like midnight today, technically. Time is hard, okay? But yeah, I was really excited to try it out at least, so. But, yeah. Wait, TTS? Oh, okay. Yeah, during the transition thing. And that's why I said, I really like the coral thing. The coral thing is super cute and everything, but it's just... I don't know if it'll keep what we need, or what I need. I feel like I really missed out on that treasure chest.
You were wrong back there.
Oh,
I know Mother's voice better than anyone. It was her.
she is gone, boy. Speak no more of this.
Fine.
Okay, good. So I'm able to go back. That's nice. And there's a lock for it. So incidentally, what he's referring to is we have traveled from what's called Midgard, which is effectively Earth, into Affelheim, I believe it is, to get the light of Affelheim. And essentially, during the transition, during our transfer to this world, the boy heard a bunch of voices in his head, and he says that one of them was his mother, and his mother is dead. And so, of course, Kratos is like, that's impossible. Damn! Oh, dang. See, now y'all done made me mad. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, Methuen got me jazzy. Incidentally, Methuen got me, like, super jealous. She literally did one stream, and she got 8 subscribers. And I was like, what the fudge? Not to mention the fact that she has her awesome, gorgeous, pretty, fancy stream of awesomeness.
Hold on, boys! Fight!
And I'm just like, whatevs. I'm just sitting here. Oh, sorry, I gotta push the button. I was sitting here, I wanted to eat some Cheerios, and my boy is like dying. Yeah, she basically became instant affiliate, because the only thing she really had to do was to do the streams. That was the only requirement that she needed to fulfill. Everything else she already had finished. So, yeah. Like, she already had followers from following other folks and doing, like, follow for follow type of stuff and all that kind of thing. And then, yeah. And she's just, like, very well liked in the, like, crochet, crafting, / gaming communities. So everybody loves her, and so she got, like, a whole bunch of subs and viewers and all this kind of thing. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Okay, not follow for follow, but crafting homies. We'll refer to it as crafting homies. I do not have crafting homies.
No way across here. Too bad the witch's bowstring doesn't work anymore.
Because I do not craft things. Although one thing I will say that I was debating about is I was debating about streaming Rocksmith, which is the program I've been using to help me learn guitar. And so I thought that might be a fun thing to do if you guys are ever interested. Or if you guys are interested. It would be like a little bonus thing to do. Oh yeah, the maker stuff is always really fun to
Was
see.
she okay? I hate to think she died helping us.
She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
So the reason that we were able to get here is because a witch leveraged the Bifrost, which incidentally in this game is a physical entity. It's a key. It's a literal physical key, as opposed to being like, you know, the gate or the metaphorical slash literal bridge that it actually is in Norse mythology. The thing is that because of powers that we are as yet unaware of, she is forced to stay in Midgard. So she did manage to follow us here temporarily, but then she kind of got sucked back in, essentially. Now, let's see, what can we do here? Can't reach the lock for some reason. I don't think I can do anything with these. Fine. I feel like I've got to do something here. The problem is that the bow is not energized, so... Oh! I can slice this thing. So, let's see if that does something.
If we cut enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
Right.
Expect resistance.
Right.
Viva la résistance! That's what we were going for, right? I do have my fancy new emote, yes. It's a little death dude. It seemed appropriate for my stream. Incidentally, yes, like, in the entire house, as well as the Discord, Maythuin is by far the most popular. I'm a nobody. Yes, Tiny did make it for me. Rude much? Heh. Oh, Budgerigard. Hi.
Almost ready.
Aye! I'm still confusing all this. So, the main PS4 game that I've been playing recently has been, what's it called? Has been Horizon Zero Dawn, rather than this. And essentially they have inverted controls when it comes to dodging. Dang, that was awesome. So in this game you dodge with X, in that game you dodge with circle. And in this one, circle allows you to interact
Not
with
bad,
stuff.
but not good either.
But yeah. Ah, looks like Joey Boy left. Sad. See, I was all excited having a new person. But, oh well. What you gonna do?
Freezing at first. Smoke.
Yeah! But the Matter is awesome because Matter's showing up here, like, just throwing around bits like some kind of bit-millionaire. Is that a thing? I feel like it's a thing. If it's not a thing, I'm making it a thing. Incidentally, fun fact about this too. So for anyone who doesn't know, which I think is everybody here, you all know, I do my YouTube channel stuff, and I also run a D&D campaign. I run it on Sundays.
Maybe this will spit us out on top.
So one thing that happened earlier this week is I actually got contacted by a company that's making a new RPG system, and it's based completely off of Norse mythology. And I was just like, what? That sounds awesome. So, so it's really, really neat. They ended up sending me the PDF as well as like a quick start, like adventure and pre-made characters type of thing. And I'd love to try it out if anybody's interested. But essentially, they use a system that's it's similar to. There's a few things that do it, but the one that comes immediately to mind is Disco Elysium. I know that's
I will never give you
it's not exactly a deep dig, but
The door.
wait,
There's no
what?
scene.
What?
We have a
Wait.
problem.
Some anonymous person is gifting a whole bunch of. Wait, what? Wait, whoa! What's happening here? What? The random gifter person. Who is this? This is crazy. I don't know what's happening. The Odd Destroyer, Leprosy, Echo. What's happening right now? Cyberpunk 2079. Oh, I see Winnis is on the list. But this is crazy. Like, there's so many people. This is insane. Now I lost my train of thought. I have to wait for the
Hello?
But
I
now
don't get it.
I have like
have it.
all of the subs.
Hello?
Come, we will
I
find
don't even
another way
recognize
in.
half of these people. So many people. Hey, this is crazy. 10 subs. Now I wonder if it just gives them out randomly or what the deal is. But either way, yeah, thank you whoever did that. I actually have a couple guesses as to who that is.
More of those
Who the
bells.
person is.
Yeah,
Incidentally.
must be nearby.
But I shall not share suspicions. But oh, I see what that is. It's the desktop audio that makes it so loud. But yeah, it seems like the packages are
The
random.
dwarf again.
Sindri?
These dwarves, they just go around all over the place.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sindri.
I have a couple of guesses as to who it was, but regardless, it doesn't matter who it was. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Her name is Groa. Looks like she had visions. Did Odin kill her for her book?
Rude. Have a spook. Very well could be.
Whoa! You killed an ancient?
Yes,
Was it
Totes.
difficult?
yes,
Is that all you're gonna give me?
yes.
love Kratos so much. I don't do things anonymously.
Where shall we begin?
This is true. This is very true. You gotta be all up in front there. I mean, at least finally I'm getting some decent stuff that I can, that are like, you know, good and whatnot.
Probably shouldn't let my brother lay hands on it again, but if he does, tell him to temper his steel longer. He's warping the bit work.
He's warping the bit work! Ah! Oh, that's great. So
Was there more? Let me think.
it's funny because I for whatever reason I've gotten into watching shows about smithing
How did somebody get ahead of him?
because
Here,
it's
the blue one do
just
seem to travel quickly.
really awesome. They're really cool, and so I've learned
Of course.
just through those a little bit about how the art of smithing works and stuff like that, including tempering and all that sort of thing, and what it means and what it does and what it doesn't do. So, yeah. I know it's just a random stupid, but there you go. Anyway, where was I? I was talking about the thing. So there was like this massive sub bomb, which is awesome, I might add. Yeah. So incidentally, I was talking about this Norse TTRPG. It's based off of Disco Elysium. Or it's not based off of Disco Elysium, but they use the same system for checking stuff. So for anybody who plays D&D, D&D is what we call a D20 system because you roll a D20, add or subtract your modifiers, and then look at the result compared to what we call a DC or a difficulty check, and that will determine whether or not you are successful and or how successful you are depending on what the situation is. In this case, the way it works is you roll 2 6-sided dice and then add the relevant skill and see if you beat whatever the thing is. It's similar in the context of you're trying to beat a set value. It's just the way that you arrive at your personal value is different. But yeah, this Norse game, this Norse mythology game, seriously seems freaking awesome. I'm really excited to dig a little deeper into it. They have it's sort of a life path type of character creation system. It's not to the extent of Traveler, if you guys have ever played that, because Traveler takes life path to an extreme. So let me back up. A life path character concept in a tabletop RPG is during character creation.
Oh, that's impressive.
The idea is that you are literally making your character's backstory as you go. You can roll randomly to see what happens.
Can you read it?
You can choose things. It depends on the exact
From
rules.
darkness, keep safe the light. Didn't do a very good job, did they?
Very true. So the idea of a life path is typically it will enable you to get specific boons, or you'll have specific hubrises, or whatever it is. And it just sort of fleshes out your character. A lot of times it's done randomly, and what's it called? Traveler is infamous for this, where your character can literally die before the game starts. So this Norse game does something slightly similar. Hang on.
Look, another light up. What's he doing? Oh no! Why are they killing him? He didn't do anything.
Do not assume. You are seeing the end of a war, boy. You do not know what led to this moment.
But he didn't even defend himself.
That was his choice. We
True
made
that.
ours.
So incidentally, in this area, there is a war between these bug people and elves, and so that is the shtick that we're seeing, essentially. But that said, as far as the Norse game is concerned and life path is, you can select different things like your background as a person, like your profession and stuff like that, and it will affect what you're able to do and all of that sort of thing, at least a certain extent. And they have magic power. They've got like Nordic runes, rune-based powers and stuff like that. It's again very, very. Not only is it Norse mythology heavy, but it does a good job of maintaining the Norse mythology lore. God of War here does that a good bit. The keeping with the mythology is fairly well done, but they do take a decent amount of liberty with a lot of the stuff. So yeah, I still like it for sure. Don't get me wrong. But yeah. Smithing, not spending. I do know how to spend. I do know how to spend money. Incidentally, I'm waiting for Labor Day to treat myself. I've been working on keeping up my guitar skills. I mentioned it before that I've been thinking about streaming Rocksmith, which is it's actually a Ubisoft game, believe it or not, that allows you to play an actual guitar along with music. It's essentially Guitar Hero, but real, for lack of a better term. I've been doing really well with it, and essentially I made myself a promise to where if I can keep it up for a good while, in this case using Labor Day as a solid kind of moment, here in the US at least, because it's a easy holiday to talk about, then I'm gonna buy myself some really good quality equipment and stuff like that. Although at this point, I'm legitimately nervous because of COVID, and I honestly don't know if I'd be able to go out and buy the stuff that I want to buy. Because I went to the store, I went to the guitar shop, and I talked to this really awesome guy who knew a whole bunch of stuff, and I asked him straight up, like, do you work on commission? And he's like, yeah, we do. And so I want to make sure that he gets credit for the sale. So I really don't want to do the shopping online. And if I do shopping online and they do like curbside pickup or whatever, I do want to make sure that he gets what he deserves from helping me out and stuff. But yeah. Versus the real Labor Day around the world, right? I mean, it's strange. Like, I don't even live in, the UK or anywhere else along those lines, but so many places have like what's referred to as the Labour Party, and here in the US we don't. Let me see. I gotta try to line these up.
Let me just get this down.
Oh, something to write or read? Oh, okay, that's why there's one hiding in there. But either way. Incidentally, anybody have fun weekend plans at all? I personally don't have a whole lot going on. I took care of my fish tank today. It's doing actually a little bit better than it has in the last couple of weeks. I ordered some Ketomorpha, which is a macroalgae. that will hopefully eat up all of the nitrates and the nitrates and ammonia, because I really need something to do that. Basically. Let's see. Permafrost. Okay. Okay. Nice! I can be like Batman. Do need to upgrade my fancy Spartan rageness. Let's see what the boy can do. Perfect. Let's go back to the axe. So yeah, massive leaping attack. I'm down for a massive leaping attack. And the last one. Perfect. Oh, that's right, birthday!
Stay alert and by my side.
Happy birthday to Rev. Happy birthday to Rev.
When we
Happy
make it to
birthday
the
to Rev. Happy
How do you
birthday
think we
to
get into the
you.
Bifrost?
The witch said to step into it
She did?
when she was ripped away from this realm.
Oh, how did I miss that?
You were more concerned with her safety than our goal.
Speaking of safety,
Quiet! I have him. Your knife boy.
dang! Okay, that was super intense. Holy free holies.
Do not stray from me, boy.
You don't gotta tell me.
Incidentally, I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna have my D&D thing, but I'm probably gonna share
Sticky.
some images from the Norse thing on my my D&D
Stay back.
Discord channel, so that folks can see what it's all about. Let's see if anybody's interested. In just like a one shot.
Yes, we are near our goal. But we must be careful. Understand?
God.
Yeah, see? It's because Rev is awesome. And so
When it
I
falls,
sing
be ready.
for Rev.
We will need to move quickly. Jump, boy!
Oh, dang.
Look out!
Bye!
Here they come. Stay behind me and protect our flank.
Yes, sir!
Oh, jeez. Or as the Minnesotans would say, oh, jeez. This is quite a pickle we found ourselves in. Wait, that was like a weird New Jersey slash, what's it called? Slash Minnesotan. They seem like such nice fellas.
Okay!
Go through the the ties between your bodies. There are many targets.
There are many targets you will not miss.
Stay focused.
I mean, that's not a bad point. When there's a lot of stuff to hit, you're probably not going to miss. Just saying. I mean, it is true Kratos is not the best role model. He's like super cynical and very violent. I mean, he claims to not want war and all of this kind of thing, but at the same time, he's so good with the killing. He's really awesome at it for somebody who hates it so much.
Are you injured?
I'm fine. Wow. It's beautiful.
That was fun, though. That was a cool little thing. Incidentally, I'm still mad at
Making
GlaxoSmithKline
the whole temple reappear.
because I have my one-a-day vitamins where the dose is 2. Not cool, man.
Wait. It's
I need to send an angry letter.
singing. I hear her! I told you I heard her! Do you think she's in there? Ah! Ugh. That really hurt. I felt like my hand was on fire.
When did this become Dune? Ah, yeah?
Stay here.
Do you guys get that joke?
Stay here.
You? Yeah.
We use it as a last resort.
Ho!
You're giving me your axe?
I'm letting you hold my axe.
Homeboy can barely hold it, much less use it. Who is that? Manolia Lunar. Manolia? Manolia? Sorry, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but thank you so much for the follow. Great to have you. Incidentally, please be gentle. This is my first playthrough. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have played God of War before, but not this specific one. Oh, I need to push the button. See, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I can stop.
What is this? Faye?
Faye. It's always the Faye. Son of a mother.
You have to come back. You left me here alone.
Atreus?
Alone with him.
Oh, he's talking to his mom. Right? Yeah. We all know what happens when God of War goes black and
He's
white.
never here. He doesn't want me and he never will.
This is about to get ugly. Hey, it's my Hizzle.
I don't know him and he doesn't know me.
I have to go black and white to avoid the X rating.
I'm strong. I'm smart. I'm not what he thinks I am. I know better.
I mean, it could just be for ambiance.
Doesn't teach me. It should have been him. Do you hear me? Him, not you.
Oh, it's a statue of Thor. I mean, I definitely hear the singing. I don't see a boat or anything that I can push. So I guess I'll just go back into this little cave thingy. Incidentally, I was reading up on Twitch's rules for streaming the other day. Last night, incidentally.
Except
Because I wanted to see if it was okay for me to stream, What's
you
it
know I
called?
love him. I just wish he was better. I know he can be.
Rocksmith.
So if he tries, I'll try. But if he doesn't, please come back. I know you're out there somewhere.
Who that's supposed to be. Just like the Greek and Roman gods, many of the Norse gods had very distinct and well-known symbols associated with them.
No! No! What
Yeah,
have
see,
you
he
done?
hurt her too.
Why did you do that?
I saved you! You were trapped in there! I waited, but you wouldn't come out! So I pulled you out!
Boy, I was gone only...
Oh, Jesus.
Moments.
No! You've been gone a long, long time! I didn't know what to do! You left me here! Again! Why don't you care?
That's impossible.
We should go before they come back. I hope you got what you needed.
Dang.
Yes.
Was it Odin? I didn't see an eye patch.
But there's no light to make a bridge. We're trapped. And the witch's bowstring is useless.
Boy, your bow.
Yeah,
Hold it out.
we got the light enchanted on the Bifrost now. So this is the Bifrost, as they call it. It's this physical object. I've got light arrows! I can defeat Ganon! Score! Oh, wrong.
On my mark, loose your arrow into the stone.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
I wonder how long
That stairway's blocked.
Kratos was in there in the real
There's a
world.
light crystal ahead. Just laying there. Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid place.
The whole time dilation thing. Move it. Seriously though, did anybody see the eye patch on that statue? Because that's always Odin's shtick. So he has a couple of major shticks. He's got the eye patch, and then he has a horned helm. Very similar to the sort of standard Skyrim helm that you always see on the Dragonborn in all the images. That's very similar to what Odin's helmet looks like, except it's not broken. Loki, on the other hand, he got that whole overcompensating helmet horn thing going on. Yeah, I mean, hours make sense as far as how long he was gone. The problem is that, like, we don't know exactly how the light works here in terms of, like, sunrise, sunset, and all that kind of thing. So it very well could have been a day or more. It's doubtful, but possible. Ooh. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Wait, how did he get... Oh, over here. Sitting here trying to think how I can... Idiot. I mean, certainly not years. I hope. I mean, boy is not older, distinctly, but still. The time dilation scenes like that always weird me out. Incidentally, it was really cool, though. I think it was a neat narrative tool that they used there. I liked it. Not to mention, we now know that the boy was not lying. Atreus. This is Atreus, right? I keep thinking Atreyu and the Never-Ending Story, but pretty sure that's wrong.
If you find me an angle.
Let us make our way back up.
Kratos sounds so much like a grumpy fighter character in a D&D campaign, or a paladin. I mean, I know he's very unpaladin-like, but he feels like a very grumpy paladin. I don't know if I'm going to go for 2 hours today, but I will go for a little bit longer at least. Maybe do like an hour and a half or so. I need to, well, I don't need to, but I would like to do some cleaning and stuff in the house. Oh man, I'm sorry, but you know, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. These animations will never get old. I don't care how many times I see them. They are so freaking cool. Absolutely love them. XP can upgrade light arrow skills. So I can defeat Ganon faster? Excuse you! I was trying to get some treasure, and then you come all up in my business. Yeah, that's what happens when you interrupt my treasure hunting. That's recognized. You know, I keep forgetting to use all of this stuff that I have access to.
Let's go.
Huh. I mean, it's definitely here. Well, let's see if we can slice it off. No? Puzzles!
Where are you taking that?
Are you serious, dude? There's this giant thing, like, right in the middle of the thing.
Child.
Boy.
Dang it!
Let's go.
You know, this is my fault, to be fair, because I put a minute delay on the squats thing. Incidentally, for
I just might.
for anybody curious, the reason that I did that with the squats is
Look, the blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
the reason that I swapped up my squat things was because a while ago I broke my toe, and so I wasn't able to do them. But recently I've been feeling a lot better, so I've brought it back, basically, at least a little bit.
Maybe instead of looting a sacred temple, we could just get out of here?
If I want your opinion, boy,
Let's go.
I will ask for it.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I feel like that should be like a cross stitch or something. I'm just saying I can totally see that on a pillow or maybe a sham. So there's one. There's two. It might be like through there or something. There's like some things all up in there. Oops. Ah, that's what I need to do. Okay, so here, let's do this first. No, not to cross stitch something for me. I'm just saying that it would be hilarious to have that cross stitch where it says, you know, can't we just leave instead of looting the sacred temple? So hilarious. That I don't know why I find it so funny, but I do. Like it's not that funny. But I find it hilarious personally. Okay. 50 internet points to anybody who can see the other room. We're looking for something that looks similar to an N. Back to the left, right? Okay, 3, 6, and 9. Wait a minute. Oh, so that means... Well, where's noon? Okay, well that's not 9 o'clock. If we're talking about from the chest. I'm just saying. Oh, there it is. This is tough. So what I'm trying to do is basically put my axe behind this bell thing, so that way when I call the axe back, it hits it. Go. I should really hit the middle one while I'm on my way over. Okay, so let's see if we can do it this way instead. This one is tougher to do that on, if I can at all. I'm sure that was close. Alright, let's try again. No, this one's screwed. These things regenerate fast. Left bell from the chest room. Ah, so we can. Dang it. So here, let's try this then. Let's do what I had discussed before. Pop that. No! Dang it, son of a mother. Okay. I'm gonna do it this time. Don't worry. I got this. Really? I'm not sure how well it'll work if I get, like, truly behind it. Like, once I line up here. I don't think if I call it from here, it'll hit. Yeah, see? That's the problem. I need to call it at an angle. Or we can do it like that. And see if that works, because this way it'll pull up a little bit. There we go. Got it. Alright, let's loot this sacred temple. Ooh, blood mead. Woo! Got that max rage!
Keep going.
Angry man gets angrier. Exactly. That's how we do. Now we can do this. I mean, it is true, especially as a barbarian, which Kratos basically is. If you're angry enough, then anything is possible.
You can reach the bowl now.
Uh-huh.
You can reach the bowl. So, it's basically a sandbox.
Anytime you're ready.
What does this mean?
See.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Greatest man or tallest tree begins as any more than me.
See.
Yeah, it's C. Stupid riddles.
I agree, Atreus. I'm with you.
So, it's a door after all.
Stupid. Kinda lame. Whoa! What the fudge? What? That was weird.
Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now?
Sounds like he's yelling at me in Dothraki.
I hate that guy.
He will be back.
Y'all hear that
We really
foreshadowing?
gotta go back down here again?
Do you see any other way?
No.
Then
No, we can see what we can find. Dead elves? Really? The ones that look like all ghostly and everything aren't the dead ones. It's the ones that look like they're wandering around in robes. Those are the dead ones. That don't make sense. I mean, I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Ooh, artifact. No, I want to go back.
Now I can barely see.
there's light. Make do.
There, see? Now we're back in here, boy. Happy? God,
There's no
quit
way back up from
complaining.
here, you know.
I know.
I don't understand why boy keeps complaining about every single thing. Seriously. I just wanted to see what was over here. This is the place we were earlier. I get it. Fine. God. Quit whining. Seriously. I didn't even hear you. Incidentally, my breakfast is very non-thematic today. I don't know if it matters, but it's true.
Use your ears. Adapt.
Get good. That's basically what Kratos said. Get good, noob. You know, Kratos would make an excellent any sort of fighter. Just putting it out there. Because he's really good at fighting stuff. Can you imagine Kratos in an MMA tournament? That would not go well for the underdogs. Of course, then you'd probably be banned for like breaking everybody's necks and ripping them in half and whatnot.
Plan on carrying the crystal everywhere like the last one?
If need be.
You know what, boy? Do you want me to just leave you here? Is that what you would prefer? Seriously, what is wrong with this child? Seriously whining. Oh yeah, no worries, Maithlin. I mean, I lurk on your thing because that's the only time I get to play Skyward Sword. Incidentally, I played last night. For anybody unaware, Skyward Sword is the timeline-wise is the first game in the Legend of Zelda series, and they just did a new release on Switch, and it's awesome. And actually, my wife was really awesome because she managed to pick up the official Legend of Zelda Joy-Cons, and they are freaking cool. They don't do anything particularly special, but they just look amazing. And in my opinion, the redone game is a ton of fun. I really like it. Also, I just realized I look kind of like a floating head because I have a black shirt and a black background. What the fudge? Okay, they're on timers. Good to know. No, come back. Ah. This is tough. Let's see. I'm glad that the game feels sorry for me and already has it set up. Oh, come on, I hit that. I barely made that one. After all that, it's a treasure chest. Better be good treasure. Sorry, not treasure chest. It's not grave robbing because dead guy don't need it. So remember that. Dead guy ain't using it. So I can help myself.
Now where do we go from here?
That is an excellent question, boy. That's where we came from. We know where we came from. Now we know where to go. Now let's just think about Cotton Eye Joe.
Boy, shoot.
I know how it works.
Well, then why can't you do it unless I press the buttons? That's what I thought. Because the game wants me to feel like I'm in control when I'm actually not.
Fine. We can use the same sandal that brought us down the first time. I want to get out of here.
I want to deal with this last room. Okay, seriously, there has to be a way for me to get up there now. Right? Right, he can't jump. You know who can freaking jump? Aloy. Aloy can jump. Kratos can't jump. He ain't got the ups. Aloy does. Incidentally, on that note, I have the Horizon Zero Dawn thing for PS4, right? And it was not super recently, but relatively recently released on Steam. And originally it was a PS4 exclusive. Now, PlayStation has been pretty famous, honestly, if we're just being straight up about it, with regard to making some of the best quality exclusives. And the thing is that Horizon Zero Dawn was a PlayStation exclusive, but now it's not. And I'm curious if anybody has a particular opinion about that. Because I'm not a... It's a weird thing because I don't like when consoles have exclusivity. But even worse, do I appreciate it when something has exclusivity and then that exclusivity is taken away, because that negates like the entire purpose. I mean, the whole point was you get it because you're the only one who can. Oh, cool, that brings it down. Huh. And this means that I can get that treasure chest too. Nice. Oh my god, Kratos is very down to earth. He's down to earth and therefore can't jump. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yay, apple! Oh, my health increased. Score! So I think after I take this little sand thing, I'm gonna head out. Just seems like it'll probably be a good stopping point. Apparently now there's more treasure for me to collect though, so let me do that real quick. I'm really curious about those elven artifacts. Because Afelheim and the light therein is the land of the elves. He does enjoy his role. Ah, it's the horn dude. We knew this was gonna happen. Okay, anybody want to guess how to pronounce that? I personally do not. I mean, it's a little unfortunate.
No, that can't be.
What did it say?
That we made a grave machine.
Ooh. Nifty. I'm down with spectral wolves.
Stay. Did we help the wrong side? Let me guess. You're gonna be smug and say you told me we shouldn't get involved.
That is enough.
Can we go?
Do you remember the answer?
Yeah.
Boy, read this. Boy, what's that?
Only time you want to talk to me is when you need
Do
something.
you want to tell me something?
I said, the only time you care to talk to me is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was
If
here...
your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all.
Fair point.
Atreus.
Forget it.
Fine.
I mean, I feel that pain. But that said, this is a good stopping point. So I'm gonna hop off. So thanks so much as always for stopping by. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know I did, as always. It's a fun time. This is a really great game. I'm having a ton of fun with it. I hope that you guys are enjoying watching it. Like I said, let me know what you think of the new little layout thing. Because I can make at least some minor adjustments to it, or I can just go back to the original one. But like I said, I wanted to have something that was a little bit more game focused, like right there, so that you guys can see the entire screen and not have even part of me blocking it. And of course I need to do like the widgets and stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, suggestion! Let's hear it. Well, read it. I do have the chat in the window below me. You just can't see it. So, here. Now say something. Type something in the chat, and then it should pop up in the window. It just gets blocked by the little avatars wandering around. See? There you go. So what I could do is I could essentially take that and kind of scooch it up. And so that way it's closer to me, and so it's above the little avatar doodads. It's just that my chat is always so not busy that everything disappears after so long that it doesn't stack up fast enough. I'll have to see about how to get it to stick around longer. I'm not 100% sure how or if I can do that. But good suggestion. So yeah, moving it up is super simple. I can actually do that right now. So there we go. So there you go. Try it now. See how that looks. Oops. Sorry. Wrong thing. I mean, I know it's kind of in the middle, but part of the reason that I did that is... Dang it!
Let's go!
Part of the reason that I did that was because I've got my... what's it called? My crowd control thing was up above. And so now let me move my crowd control down. Here. Okay. So here. But yeah, hopefully that's better. Just as far as moving, I'm gonna have to go into the Streamlabs thing to adjust the timing, I think. Same thing with like getting the subscribers and stuff in the bottom. But yeah. The point retention doesn't show. That's odd. I'll have to see if that's a chat bug or if it's something else. Let me see here. Because I know that they've got like the highlight the message or something. So here, let me do it real quick.
Let's go!
Yeah, so that doesn't work. But I'm glad that you guys overall enjoy it. And like I said, the biggest thing from my perspective is first with the animation, if it's too much with having the stars moving and stuff like that. Yes, everybody else has to do squats now. If the animation on the background is too much, and also if the game screen is big enough. That's the biggest part that I'm worried about. I want to make sure that you guys are getting a good experience. But that said, I'm going to head out. So thank you all so much. Take care. Be well. Have a good weekend. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I might stream randomly, like in the middle of the day, do some Rocksmith, because I need to practice my guitar anyway. And so that would be it would be a different thing from this as well. That would be more of a blank screen and just me type of thing like I had before. But that said, if you guys are liking it, then I can add in the widget alerts and stuff like that for the bits and the followers and the subscribers and all of that good stuff. But I gotta get going, so take care, be well, have a good weekend. And yeah, I mean, as far as the Legend of Zelda randomizer is concerned, for anybody who's wondering, that will depend entirely on seeing whether or not D&D will happen tomorrow. And at this point, I'm not 100% sure. So keep an eye on the Discord and Twitter and all that kind of stuff. But regardless, take care, see you later, and have a good weekend, such that it is. Bye-bye.